Hi there, it's Joseph the Magician here in beautiful Victoria. And today we're going to do a Minion balloon with my nephew Noah. For a Minion balloon, you're going to need a 5-inch round. Can you hang on to that? Thank you. We're going to need a 260 black. Hang on to that. And I bought these specially for the Minion, the 646 standard yellow. Those are awesome, so you hang on to that. We're going to use two 260 blues, a 160 yellow, and a 160 black. The first thing I like to do is make my Minion arms. So I tie the two 160s together. Now Minions have 3 fingers. So what I do is I do 3 little, about like a 1/2 inch pinch twists to make 3 little fingers. Okay, so I have 3 little fingers there. We're going to get rid of the extra black and keep it. Tie it off. Just put it in my belt. So we got an arm. I make my arms about 4.5 inches, like that. Now we're going to make another arm. So what you're going to do is hold that. Pass the Minion arm to your assistant. Or the kid who's getting the balloon is usually who holds it for me. And we're going to make another Minion arm, same way. We're going to go, again, 3 little fingers. 1, 2, and 3. Break that off. Save the scrap. You can get at least 2 full sets of Minion arms, if not 3, from your scraps. So I always save the scraps. So you're going to measure out your Minion arms, so you have 2 arms the same length. Hang on to that. Thank you. Get rid of the excess and save it for your next Minion. And now we have 2 Minion arms. We're going to start with the suspenders or the pants or the bottom of the Minion. And we're going to start with about a 3.5, 4 inch. And then we're going to do a pinch twist. We got a nice little solar powered mode of transportation. There's several of those in Victoria. They're an awesome way to see the city. We're going to do, this is a suspender, okay, and it's about a 6-inch loop or an 8-inch loop. You got that going on, and then I actually do another pinch twist, okay, because I really want to lock that in. It's going to help me anchor the legs later, and it's going to help me keep the suspenders nice and vertical. Then I do a 1 inch, or an 1.5 inches and an 1.5 inches. And this is just for making his suspenders. And we also got to find a place to put the 646. That's what this is all about. We make another loop, just the same size, for the other side of the suspenders. And again, your 2 pinch twists. Okay. Are you having fun? And then what you do is you get rid of that little extra and just wrap it. So now we have suspenders, and we've got to add some legs. Okay, so can you hang on to that? Or I can hang on to it under my arm. The legs are as is. Sometimes, if I want to get real detailed, I'll do black feet, but to save time and balloons, I'm just going to make my feet like this. So it's just 2.5 inch pinch twist and short little stubby legs that we're going to bring up into suspenders. So now we're going to do another one of these 1 inch little bubbles here. Okay, so now we've got that shape there, and there, and we just need to add another leg. And so just try to get it the same size. So. Get rid of the rest. Tie that off a bit. And there we have the legs of the Minion. Okay, can you hang on to that, my assistant? Thank you so much. Now we're going to take the 646 kind of just bunch it up on the pump, whatever kind of pump I'm using a bit, because I'm not using all the 646. If you want to, you can probably get 2 Minions out of these. So if you're willing to have a knot at the top here, you can attach 160 hair if you want to get fancy with it. Or so you can get 2 Minions out of these. But I'm not too picky, so we got 1 Minion. And you want to, I don't know how many inches that is. That's probably 9 inches. Tie it off. Then what I take is I take the 260 black. And this could be a scrap. It could be one that has a small hole if you want to just save these for this particular purpose, because you never actually inflate these. That's going to give you a place to anchor the eyes, which I don't know where the round is, but you take the 5-inch round, and you're just going to make, I usually make 2 eyeball guys, but you can just do a smaller, blow it up. So there you have your Minion. So for the artwork to work, now I've done it with 160 goggles around here, but you know what? It's just as easy. I think the detail is just as good. If you draw a circle and an eyeball, and right then and there people start really recognizing this for what it is. Smile. Like this. You might even be a better drawer than me. I like to put some dots on the top so you get hair. And again, you can look at pictures online or whatever and get different characters for your Minions. Now to attach it to the suspenders, you got this little hook in there and you got the top. So you put this down here. This part right here is going to be the front of the Guru. You loop it underneath, up again, and now you're locked in place. Your Minion is there. What you can do is you can cut it off or whatever. I just wrap it around, actually bring it around this side and around the other side. And tie it in, and that really kind of pulls everything together. Then we're going to slip the arms in, literally open it up, put an arm in. Make sure the yellow touches yellow, because that helps out a lot. And then bring the other arm in. It's about a 5 or 6 minute balloon all told, and that is the Minion in Victoria, British Columbia. There you go, Noah. Whoa. See you later. Have fun, and stay tuned for Mario next. See you guys.